Hi, I'm Pooja and this is Mayank, and we're Master of Science and Information students. And today we're excited to present TeamUp. There's an abundance of research that demonstrates the positive outcomes of group work, such as increased individual achievement, knowledge acquisition and retention, problem solving and reasoning abilities, and the development of communication and professional skills. However, research and popular discourse makes it clear that students' feelings towards group work are very mixed in nature, and students are having such bad experiences that they're at the point of putting in their yearbook, "When I die, I want the people I did group projects with to lower me into the grave so they can let me down one last time." Although there's so many benefits to group work, it's not uncommon to still hear this phrase, "I hate working in groups." Negative sentiment about group work stems from negative experiences with group work. Oftentimes, students will experience a time when they had to do all the work for a group project by themselves. And this happens when other group members don't pull their weight, which is also known as social loafing. So why don't they pull their weight? Research shows that it's because students don't feel like they're an integral part of the team. They feel like the skills that they have are not useful because the whole team is made up of students with similar skills. However, for teachers, creating and supporting group projects that harness students' individual skill sets is a highly time-consuming activity that requires great attention to detail. Existing research on our two main stakeholders, teachers and high school students, serves as the main motivation for our product. We've identified the teacher persona and two student personas, Gregory and Ananya. Ananya is a star student who really cares about her grades, and Gregory is a student struggling with the responsibilities of high school. So let's help the teacher organize skill and preference-based groups. Ananya wants to work with their friends who want to work with other students in the class too, and some of these preferences indicate compatible skill sets, but some do not. And the teacher is noticing something really troubling, which is that no one wants to work with Gregory. Not only is this a difficult situation for teachers to create meaningful teams, but the teacher doesn't know why no one wants to work with Gregory. And now this is an example with only 8 students, but what happens when we expand this problem to a class size that's about the average for public high schools in Michigan? Should we work through it? Forget about it. It's way too complicated. The problem we're addressing is this difficult and time-consuming nature of group formation. And the pain points for teachers include the time and effort required to assign and organize groups, ensuring the right combination of skills within each group, and setting learning parameters for the project. Meanwhile, students should have the opportunity to work in group projects that allow them to recognize and appreciate their own skills and the skills of others. Learn key group work skills like conflict resolution, task understanding, and task management, and be able to disclose concerns about their group mate to their teacher while still preserving their own dignity and the student's dignity. The research and the experiences we have described to you demonstrates that this is a compelling time to act. We're excited to introduce to you TeamUp, group work made easy. It gives students a voice, provides students opportunities to indicate preferences, and allows students to critically think about the skills that they're learning. It's also a solution for teachers to create effective and productive groups of all sizes in a matter of seconds.
With TeamUp, students can take control of their profiles and identify their interests, skill sets, and achievements with other students. Recognizing skills and showing gratitude are key professional and group work skills that students will be able to practice. In this prototype, you can see Ananya going to her profile dashboard settings and adding art as a newly found interest, which she would like other peers to see. Students can choose to give and receive feedback and gratitude with their peers, ensuring a positive and collaborative learning environment for everyone. Additionally, important concerns can also be disclosed and received privately without any disruption to the classroom or project. Here you can see how a student writing concerns about Greg's anxiety to the teacher without revealing their identity. Now, because a student disclosed concerns about Greg's anxiety, the teacher is now able to enroll him into an after-school tutoring program and help him reduce his anxiety levels. Teachers can easily create well-balanced group based on their students' strengths and interest in seconds, saving them valuable time and effort. Here you can see a teacher enter the number of groups they want to create based on the strength of the class and assign different criteria and weights on the basis of which they want to form the groups. Our next steps is to reach out to schools to conduct user testing with students and teachers to determine the product's viability and identify areas of improvement. Then we would be looking at outsourcing the product development to third-party developers, and then finally doing marketing campaigns, creating promotional materials, and attending relevant conferences to showcase our product. For funding, we're asking for a total of $10,000, out of which $6,000 would be used for creating a web application, which would cover the cost of both design and development. $1,000 for marketing and outreach, that will help us attract potential customers and stakeholders, and $3,000 for covering the post-launch expenses, which would cover the cost of servers and pilot testing. So say goodbye to frustrating groups and say hello to effortless teamwork with TeamUp. Students can graduate successfully because concerns are identified and addressed. They can gain confidence in their skills and keep their wisdom in their professional life and careers. They can develop important soft skills and group work skills that helps them for the rest of their lives.
TeamUp is convenient, yes, but it's also life-changing, and students deserve better experiences with group work. So let's help them collaborate, connect, and conquer with TeamUp.